O sila ang nag-ingay. Kaya naging mainit na issue to. Bakit ka mo kami babanatan? Galing ka rito sa Pawa. Isang taong ka rito, more or less sa Naga. Kinandili ka ng public attorney's office nung bago kang abogado. Hindi ka nga lang nagtagal. Sino ka para magsabing irresponsable, maingay sa Timbaksya? Magtigil ang mga irresponsable. Ito, headline sa CNN, Philippines. Masakit kang ginagawa mo. Nung nakakampanya ka, sa background mo, nakatarget pa yung public attorney's office. Ano makikita namin sa'yo? Ano nakikita ng taong bayan sa'yo? Ginagalang ka namin. At may mga distrito ako na sumuporta sa'yo. Dahil alam, dati ka sa PAW. Tapos ikaw mismo ang yuyurak sa PAW. Irresponsible noise making behind the back sa scale should be avoided. Inaano mo ako, tinutusan mo kami lahat dito. Patatahimikin ko yung 159 families na FB ng FB para humingi ng justisya. Patatahimikin ko. Responsable ako. Magiging responsable ako pag pinatahimik ko sila. Yung pagtatapos ng budget sa amin, dahil sa Dembaksa cases, nahawak ng ACRA, na kliyente ng dalawang senador, tatahimik din kami. Susunod na lang kami. Paano yung 3 milyong Pilipino? Paano yun? Pati ibang bumoto sa'yo, biktima rin ng Dembaksa. Alam mo, kaya minsan, napapatikos ka, BP, dahil minsan yung pag-aralan mo muna yung advice lang, sisterly advice, pag-aralan mo muna yung bubukayin ng bitbit mo bago ka magsalita dahil pinarilindan mo kami dito lawyer lang naman kami. Kung kami tatahimik, anong kwenta kami lawyer? Sabi ng mga kliyente namin, binenta namin sila sa kalaban na wala silang pera. Nagampanan lang po namin ang trabaho namin, BP Lenny. Nananahimik ako sa iyo. Alam ko, marami kang kagalit, marami kang kaaway. Political, battle sa mga vlogs, nag-aaway. Nanonood lang namin yung adversarial, condition with other parties. Pero huwag mo na kami damay. You must spare the public attorney's office.
Voter education series tayo mga besh. So last night, it was traditional politics. Just a little explanation. You don't even have to agree. You only have to see the examples in your own community kasi hindi naman pareho lahat. So now we're going to talk about political dynasties. A chill, more, calm version of it. Totoo ang sinabi na hindi na mamana ang kakayahan na mamuno at manerbisyo sa mga tao. You don't even teach that in school. Kahit 10 taon ka sa pag-ieskwela mo, hindi talaga matutunan ang puso at ang pag-iisip sa ibang tao at sa kapakanan nila. That's just through the heart and who they are. Political dynasties have existed in the Philippines ever since before I was born, and I'm already 33. I've met the bad side of these political dynasties, and I've also seen the good. It's a political dynasty, diba, pag it's within the same family. Okay, but then a good example of that, in the national level, is the Dutertes. The father equally bore all these children that are leaders in their own rights. Kong Pulong, Ma'am Sara, of course, and Baste. They all have their brand of leadership that's not necessarily tailored after their father, but equally as effective in their own right. Okay? In Caraga, which is much closer to my home, I know that the barbers are this way. I have never met the father, which was this late senator, because I was very young when he was senator. However, as early as grade 3, that was around the same time that Congressman Ace started his career in politics. This was in the 90s. Okay. So, when I got older, their name had become like a legacy here in Caraga. But they're from Surigao. And then, now, his brother, Governor Lyndon, is about to, enter politics again and be governor in Surigao. The main difference about dynasties and political dynasties is that there's always the good and the bad in them. The bad is if You are of the same family, all with positions, all 20 of you, and none of you have made a difference. You give your family members positions based on a business deal, not on public service. Kayo ang yumayaman, but yung mga tao na mga dapat inaalagaan nyo at pinagsiserbisyuhan nyo ay naghihirap and continue ang kanilang hirap. Okay? So I don't care if if you get your position because your father is popular. What I care about is that you are a good leader when you are in that position. When you carve out your way and your legacy away from your family or your father. That's what I see in the barbers. They have their own brands of leadership. They are not cut from the same cloth. If anything, they're different fabrics. That's the same with the Dutertes. And that I hope makita din nating mga Pilipino. Huwag mong iboto ang anak kung alam mo namang gago. Huwag mong iboto ang komadre, ang asawa, ang kapatid kung alam mo naman na korap lang yan lahat. Huwag mong ipasok sa politiko ang pag-iisip na pwede lang naman nilang imana ang posisyon. Tayo pa rin ang magde-decide, Pilipinas. Hindi sila. Kung tatanggapin man ng kamay na to ang pagbili ng boto mo, I will not judge. Naghihirap ngayong pandemic at kanya-kanyang diskarte yan. But, you must vote with this hand the right person in power. Huwag po tayong pabulag-bulag. Ang hirap namang napaka-loyal ka sa isang pamilya pero sila hindi ka sineserbisyuhan ng maayos. Mahirap na napaka-loyal ka na halos talaga, Diyos ko, sambahin mo na ang pamilyang yan pero naghihirap ka. Kasi alam mo, sa puso-puso mo at sa kaibuturan ng pag-iisip mo, na corrupt sila at ikaw lang ang ginagago. My gosh. Huwag ganon. How will we have better lives here in the Philippines if bubulag-bulagan tayo? Mas pipiliin natin yung mga politiko na bobo sa mat. 4 times 4, 1, 6. Pipiliin natin ang mga leader na sige, super loyal ka, pero walang tubig sa lugar nyo. Super loyal ka, pero naghihirap ka dahil buong pandemic, hindi nga umaabot ng isang sakong bigas ang bigay sa'yo. Ganyan lang naman kadali ang buhay. Do not vote for political dynasties if you know na walang nagbabago mula sa ama papunta sa mga anak o sa ina papunta sa mga anak. Vote for political dynasties if you know na better ang mga anak kaysa sa magulang. Ganyan kadali, ganyan kabilis, ganyan ka-practical. Ingat!
Sa ngayon, ang basa ko doon sa laban na Lenny Isko, mukhang totoo yung away talaga nila. Mukhang totoo yung away nila. Ang diferensya nga lang, hindi ibig sabihin na forever silang mag-aaway. Gets nyo? Kasi ganito basa ko dyan. Noong una, hindi tatakbo si Lenny. Hindi, wala pang announcement na tatakbo si Lenny. Tapos si Isko pa lang yung tatakbo. Tapos last minute, nag-announce Lenny, pak, kembot, tatakbo ko. Ganun ang sabi ni Lenny. Tapos a day or two later, bungangaan ni dalawa kasi meron pang withdraw Isko, ganyan. Tapos, di ba tumira pa si Isko na yellow tard, yung mga ganon. Tapos ako naman, wow, nag-away na talaga sila. Sabi ko, wow, wise ba to on Isko's part? Gets nyo? On Isko's part, wise ba yung ginawa niya? Considering na he will be alienating a lot of the yellow votes. Kasi alam nyo guys, tulad nga ng sinabi ko last time, while I think it's safe to say that the yellow voting bloc is not big enough to catapult someone to the Senate by itself, ha? The fact is, madami pa rin silang botante. Ang estimate ko nasa 4 million yan. Base dun sa boto ng mga hardcore na 8 diretso na candidates. Nasa 4 million pa yan. Para sa isang presidensiya na malamang ay magiging close fight, hindi naman sa malamang, pero baka maging close fight. Kung halimbawa BBM versus Isko, tapos silang dalawa lang yung magtatakbuhan. Isko will need all the votes he can get. So, kung ganoon lang din, why would you go hardline against anybody? I mean, it's one thing na isa sa mga alipores mo, utusan mo mag-hardline. Okay, hardline, tirahin mo si Lenny. Banata mo ng banata, sige. Ayun, it's one thing. Pero kung mismo yung umatake, it doesn't make a lot of political sense for me. Tapos secondly, given na nag-aaway na nga sila ni Lenny, it does not necessarily mean na they will not strike a truce several months from now. Kasi alam nyo guys, may kasabihan ano ba ito? Necessity is the mother of invention. Similarly, necessity is the mother of innovation. Necessity is the mother of change. So, ibig sabihin guys, if there's one thing that can convince both camps to, parang mag-peace-peace na, desperation, necessity. Kasi as far as I can see, sobrang lakas ngayon ni BBM. Pag nag-team up pa sila ni Inday, tapos na yan. Mapipilitan yung dalawa, Isko and Lenny, mapipilitan sila na magbate. Kahit even if they hate each other's guts. Again, sa politics guys, hindi yan moralizing. It's it's a battle of interests. If their interests align, even if they hate each other's guts, they will still strike a truce. That's how it works. Kahit siguro BBM camp, may kaaway na ibang partido yan. Makikipagbati yan. Ganun lang talaga buhay. Sa palagay ninyo, yung mga coalition na yan, walang mga magkakaaway dyan, meron. Sisigmura lang nila kasi they have interests that are greater than yung kanilang mga sarili-sarili mga personal feelings. Next. BBM kami halos dito sa Japan, sabi ni Japan's Life and Adventure. Sige, yaan mo lang.